You will know who's for you, bro. Like, dead ass fam, like, stop chasing these motherfuckers, bro. Stop chasing these motherfuckers, cause it ain't gonna work. I'm keeping 1,000 with you, fam. Let that shit just come naturally, bro. Stop chasing, fam.
That AP on my hand, see Terrell the go a fan. All these pussies got no motion.
You're gonna blow my mom? You're gonna blow my mom's brains out? Point that gun at me again.
It is an absolutely shocking video.
Bro, love bro standing on business. He just trying to see what the static about, fam. You talking about you gonna blow his mama brains on shit, fam. Why y'all think he came out the room and shit, fam?
Man shooting his girlfriend's son in the ear in a domestic dispute. And we are joined by that young man himself.
Then on top of that, bro, I'm looking at the comments and shit, fam. Not even the comments. I looked at the description and shit, bro. Like, you 70 years old, fam. You too old for this, brother. Like, you old enough to be they grandpa, bro. They dad and shit, fam. You tweaking. You tweaking, fam. You old enough to be that little boy dad, grandpa, uncle, brother. I'm keeping 1,000 with y'all, bro. Like, you got no business sitting up here pointing that gun at that little boy, fam. You ain't got no business sitting up there doing that, fam. Like, you tweaking, brother.
To get to the bottom of what happened. Welcome to Sidebar, presented by Law and Crime. I'm Jesse Weber.
And this is the L mom for allowing this to happen.
There's this cell phone video, and it is making waves online. You may have seen it. We are not going to show the whole video because it's graphic. We're going to show snippets of things here and there. This happened down in Friendsville, Tennessee, and it shows a highly disturbing domestic
You supposed to be de-escalating the situation, fam.
from August 25th, 2023. Now, according to authorities, in the video, you observe a man, 68-year-old Jeffrey Scott West, and he's in an argument with his partner's son, 24-year-old Kyle W. Spitz. Now, Spitz appears to be recording the video. Now, in the video, West appears to take out a handgun, saying, quote, "I'm getting ready to blow his brains out." Spitz replies, "Blow my brains out, shoot me, and I guarantee you'll go to jail for life." At another point in the video, West threatens Spitz and his mother, Melanie. "I'm getting ready to blow his brain out and yours." To intervene. Well, then Spitz exits the room. He says to West, "You gonna blow my mom's brains out? Point that gun at me again." And that is when West fires the gun. One shot. You come to find out that that bullet struck Spitz's ear. You hear silence. You see blood droplets. He runs out of the house. You hear Melanie saying, "You just effing hit him," followed by, "Oh my God, you're going to jail."
And that's all you could say, Miss Lady? Like, bro. And like I said, bro, the reason why I'm calling her an L mom is because you could have de-escalated this situation, bro. Like, you could at least did something, fam. Come on, bro.
Stops as Spitz goes outside. And then we have come to learn that 911 is called. Officers arrive on the scene. They have a standoff with West, who is in the home. They negotiate with him. It's a standoff for about 2.5 hours. And sadly, Mr. West would be found in the home dead from an apparent self-inflicted gunshot.
And then it's like, why would you put your son in this position, bro? Like, why would you put your son in that situation, bro? He could have lost his life. I'm keeping 1,000, Charles, bro. He could have sat up there and lost his life, fam. Because of the mama, fam. You tweaking, bro. Tweaking. Like, straight up.
As for Kyle Spitz, thankfully he survived, is okay.
Right.
And guess what? We are joined right now by Kyle Spitz himself. Kyle, thank you so much for coming on here, and very nice to meet you. I know this isn't an easy thing to talk about, so I appreciate you being generous with your time, generous with talking about what happened. I actually just want to ask, how are you doing? As of right now, today, how are you doing?
I'm thriving actually right now. And they're arguing, so
like, he sat up there and pointed the gun in his face 3 times, and you didn't do nothing about it. That's another reason why you a L mom, fam. Come on, bro. Lil bro was just standing on business, fam. You know what I'm saying? He was just trying to make sure his mama was straight. He was just trying to see what that static was about, bro. What folks was talking about. You know what I'm saying? Because he was kind of hearing that folks was getting reckless. I'm keeping the thighs on y'all, bro. That's why he went out there to see what was going on. Folks was getting reckless with his mama, fam. What you would have done if it was your mom, fam? Like, fuck, fam. Like, I'm doing 100 years over mine, bro. I'm keeping the thighs on you. I'm sliding over mine, bro. I don't give a fuck who it is. Ain't nobody finna sit up there and talk to my mama like that, fam. Ain't nobody finna sit up here and talk to my mom like that, fam. And that's why Lil Bro stood on business by going out there, fam. I don't give a fuck what y'all talking about, bro.
Back in my room. It wasn't really any of my business. And I heard him start yelling and stuff like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill him" or something. And then he comes into my room and starts pointing a gun at me. So that's when I started filming, was because I knew that he was gonna come down into my room. Because he didn't like me, and I knew that he was like messed up that night, like messed up. So I just started recording because I knew that he was gonna like come in my room on some weird.
Did you even know he had a gun? Like, have you ever seen him have that gun before?
Yeah, I knew he had a gun.
Bring everybody around your kids too. That's another thing, fam. Like, you don't introduce everybody to your kids, fam. Like, everybody ain't to be trusted, fam.
And I heard him start yelling and stuff like, "Oh, I'm gonna kill him" or something. And then he comes into my room and starts pointing a gun at me. So that's when I started filming, was because I knew that he was gonna come down into my room. Because he didn't like me, and I knew that he was like messed up that night, like messed up. So I just started recording because I knew that he was gonna like come in my room on some weird.
Did you even know he had a gun? Like, have you ever seen him have that gun before?
Yeah, I knew from there.
That's probably why they got into it.
And so he comes at you with a gun. Were you shocked, or were you like, he's not serious, he's just messing around?
Nah, honestly, I didn't care. I thought he wasn't gonna shoot me. I didn't really think that he like had the gall to be real.
Mm-hmm.
No living being should ever eat processed food for every single meal of their life.
That's why you don't bring everybody around your kids too. That's another thing, fam. Like, you don't introduce everybody to your kids, fam. Like, everybody ain't to be trusted, fam. You wouldn't know who's for you, bro. Like, dead ass, fam. Like, stop chasing these motherfuckers, bro. Stop chasing these motherfuckers, because it ain't gonna work. I'm keeping the thighs with you, fam. Let that shit just come naturally, bro. Stop chasing, fam. Stop it, bro. Like, I'm telling you, fam. That's how you get yourself set up, fam. Especially if you don't know how to move. You feel me? I'm just giving some motherfuckers game, bro.
Ever done that before? He's never taken out the gun before or done anything like that?
No, he had never done that to me. I mean, we'd shooting him off before.
But like, what was the reason he did that? You said like he didn't like you. There was some sort of disagreement. Was he having a fight with your mom, and that
he probably interfered with, you know what I'm saying, him getting in his mom business when they was arguing and shit. That's probably why, bro. I'm keeping the thighs with you, bro. And he got every right to, fam. Like, you over here trying to, you know what I'm saying, threaten his mom and shit. You know what I'm saying? What he supposed to do? Just sit there and be quiet, bro? Like, get your goofy ass on, bro. I already told you what I would have did, fam. He wanted folks to sit there and be quiet, bro. I'm not finna let you talk to my mom any kind of way, fam. Like, nah, bro. You got me fucked up.
took out the gun and then came to you? Was it about you?
He was really messed up, and yeah, he was an angry drunk.
Mm-hmm.
If he was on brown liquor, he was angry, like at the world. He was just looking for a fight. Basically, so that's why he came down to my room
He's an alcoholic,
like,
bro.
was pointing a gun and waving it around and saying that he was going to kill me and all this blah blah blah.
And you took out the video
So-
in the hopes to stop him or to record what he's doing to like give it to police later on?
Nah, I didn't care about the police at the time. I didn't think he was going to shoot me, to be real. I just started recording him to make him look like, to show him the next day how he acted so that he could feel bad about it or whatever.
Did you also think he might not remember what he did? Like, had he ever been drunk before or
Yeah,
intoxicated
exactly.
before where he didn't remember?
And he does this, bro. This not his first time, bro. Like I said, bro, he's an alcoholic, bro. He's an alcoholic, bro.
I can't elaborate too much on that though.
Okay. So you get out of the room, you confront him, and you say in the video he made a comment that he was going to shoot you and your mom.
Yeah.
What
So
happened there?
that's why I came. That's why I came out of my room because he was like, I heard him say something. I'm gonna blow his brains out and yours, and then that's when I walked out of my room, and he was just standing there, and yeah.
And he fires a shot at you, and it hits your ear. What was your reaction to that? Like, were you just completely in shock because you don't hear anything in the video, but you see blood droplets and you hear silence for a little bit?
Honestly, I didn't even feel that. Like, it didn't even hurt that bad. It just
It probably just grazed his ear, you know what I'm saying? Probably like scratched his ear type shit.
in my ear, and then I didn't even realize I got shot actually until I started feeling blood like hit my shirt and like start falling on the ground. Yeah, the bullet also went into the wall.
By the way, what cases like this show you is just how unpredictable the world is, right?
Right, bro.
Well, that is why I want to take a minute to thank Attorney Tom and Associates for
Not his first time of him pulling out a gun on her, bro. He done did that numerous of times, man. He not finna elaborate on that, bro. You know what I'm saying? He not finna elaborate on that, boy. He didn't pull guns out on his mom and shit before. I'm keeping it 1,000 with y'all, bro. Like, this ain't his first time, bro.
sponsoring this episode of Sidebar because stuff happens and sometimes you're going to need a lawyer. But finding the right legal help is so important. Well, that is where Attorney Tom comes in. So whether you were injured in a car wreck or even a refinery explosion or the victim of securities fraud or maybe received a notification that your information was included in a data breach, maybe developed an illness as a result of a bad drug or toxic exposure, and there are so many other situations, Attorney Tom can help. You see, what Tom and his team do so well is they not only have legal knowledge, of course, but they have genuine empathy for their clients. And having
You look up that address, there's a lot of land. It was on 2.5 acres or something like that. I can't remember. 1.5. I just went and I ran and I started hiding behind like trees and stuff, like down the road. And then I called the cops.
and where was your mom?
And I don't know. I just left the whole house.
Did she run out at any
wasn't
point?
thinking- Oh, actually, no. My mom ran out too.
She ran out.
Because I remember calling for her. Yeah.
And then when police came to the scene, walk us through what you observed from that. Like, what happened when police arrived?
Police were there first, but they just told me to like stand behind their car or something like that. So they were like basically they were setting up to like SWAT the house. Like basically, when I went back into that house that next day, there was every single window in that house. 19 out of 21 of the windows had gotten shot out with tear gas and flashbangs because, like, I guess he had a standoff and then shot himself in the head. So
Yeah, you didn't observe. Like, how long were you on scene for when this happened, or were you taken to the hospital immediately and you found out afterwards? What
yeah, I
happened?
was taken to the hospital immediately. That's why, like, I wish my mom would have done the interview too, because she would have known that side. But
Right, and to be clear, we were going to have her on. She chose not to come on. Totally respect that. Let me ask you this. So, just going back, after you run out of the house, after your mom runs out of the house, did Wes come out at any point, or did you hear him in the house? Was he just staying in there?
Honestly, I think that he thought he killed me, and that's why he killed himself.
When you found out that he died, what was your reaction?
I was just like, wow. I didn't think that he would do it like that, but
I mean,
it was either he spent the rest of his life in prison or he killed himself. I mean, those were his two options, basically.
How are you and your mom doing?
For real, bro. That's why he RIP'd himself, fam. Because he didn't want to go to prison, fam. But I mean, bro, it is what it is, bro. You should never did what you did, bro. Come on, fam.
He was in a relationship with your mom for 5 years, so I mean that's a loss. I mean, how did you and your mom feel about him dying?
Well, he wasn't like my actual father or anything, so
right.
It didn't affect my life too much of his death. But my mom had to go to counseling for months and is still going probably every once in a while.
Yeah, I understand that. It's a miracle you're okay, and I'm happy you're okay. Talk to us about what the recovery's been like with your ear.
Look, here, I'll show you the ear.
Yeah.
That is the ear. So it is fine. I haven't had any plastic surgery on it. They did really good at the University of Knoxville. The recovery it hurt. It hurt for like a month, and then I had the stitches in for, I want to say, like two and a half weeks, and then they came out.
Wow. I'm glad you're all right. That's pretty crazy. And your mom's okay? She wasn't injured in any way during the course of this?
No.
Yeah. Being back in the house where this happened, is it tough for you guys?
I'm not back in the house right now.
Oh, you're not? Okay, so did you guys move out of that house, or like what happened to the actual house?
I think the house got given to his kid's mother.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
So,
let me ask you, I mean, whose house was that? I should ask you that. I mean, why were you guys all in the same house at that night?
Well, I was renting to stay there at that time, but my mom and that's just where they lived.
Okay. Okay.
My mom and Scott.
Gotcha. So now that everybody's seeing this video and it's circulating online, you mentioned clearing up the record in terms of your relationship with him, why we observe certain things in the video. Is there anything else you want people to know about this, or do you not like all the attention that's coming from this video? I mean, walk us through how you're feeling right now about it, everybody talking about it.
It hasn't affected me in real life yet, but online, I don't know, the comments are funny. People can keep talking about it. I don't care. Anyone can talk about it. Anyone can post it. I don't really care.
Well, listen,
it is what it is. I mean, I wasn't looking for fame, but it's not fame in a good way or anything.
No, I get it. Look, it's a difficult situation. It's a sad situation. I mean, he was somebody that was in your life, and your mom's life, and it's really tragic how that happened.
Sad.
Yeah. And it's a terrible how it escalated and turned into that. But I'm glad you were able to clarify some things and clear up some things about what happened in that video. I'm so happy you're okay. And I'm sorry.
Y'all comment down below. Y'all give me y'all thoughts on this one. Subscribe. I love y'all. I'm gonna see you on the next one, man. I'm out.
AV shit, nigga. I take my blick into space. Niggas get put in a vase. Don't give a fuck about the case.